my family no be small thing. See, Ghanaians, they are not that gentle the way some people they look. No be small thing.
Where are those Nigerians saying Ghanaians are braveless and the only thing they can do is to rant online? Where are you guys? Please, I want you guys to take a look at this video, and please, at the end of it, I have something to tell you. And guys, at the end of it, I would love you to drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's get right into it.
You get one law when they pass for GH9. As the if you see how the people they para, they tear their clothes, as in that they talk to their government the way when it be say we Nigeria when we talk say we be giant of Africa. We no fit. If you talk like that, they fit pick you. But those people they para or family I want more watch this video.
The government of Ghana is about to change how the internet works. Let me explain. You see, this new security amendment bill could affect everyone who uses a phone, laptop or social media. Now let me make you understand this better.
If I may ask, what kind of wicked laws is this, Mr. Sam George? Did you even sleep on the pillow before you thought of bringing these laws to be implemented? Who is going to obey these laws, Ghanaians? Who in their right mind is going to obey these laws? How wicked can you be, Mr. Sam George? Is it a crime for Ghanaians to hand over power to you to become a minister? When you were close to Mr. E.T. Mensah, the last time I was listening to Koku Front show, did he put this fear in you? He did. And then your aspiration or your ambitions to become a minister, we hand over the power to you. And now, Almighty Sam George, if God has given somebody a talent to invent things, they have to pass through you. If you were done like that, would you have become a minister in the first place? Where are we heading towards as Ghanaians? Are we slaves to you, or we are now becoming a slave to you? With these madness laws that you want to implement in Ghana, what kind of laws is this? That if somebody decided, oh, I want to open businesses, or I want to do something in Ghana for the other ones to gain employment, they have to pass through you. Or you have to just even come into that business, and if you decide that business is not good, then what? The person don't have a say. What kind of laws is this? If the power that we have given to you, Sam George, Mr. Sam George, and you think the power is too much, put it down and resign from your job. Ghanaians, since all these mad dogs away from the Jubilee House, because it looks like their power is corrupting their mind, so they have to sit down and come up with this nonsense law that is called Cyber Security Amendment Law. All these laws that you want to implement, what has that got to do with cyber security amendments? Or it's just that you want to enslave Ghanaians and to siphon money from them as well too. Even in America here, can they even come up with such a law like this that you want to implement in Ghana? What wrong have we done as a Ghanaians for implementing, for giving you a power so that you have the mind to implement these wicked laws? Then look at what is happening in Ghana. That Nigerians are unaliving Ghanaians. I thought you were going to come up with the laws that will stop all this madness. Instead, you've come up with a wicked laws like this. Ghanaians, arise and chase all these mad dogs again from the Jubilee House. Where was our president when all these laws were being written? Where was he? When Almighty Sam George decided to bring these laws, cyber security amendment laws, where are we heading towards as Ghanaians? Where are we heading towards as Ghanaians? Ghanaians, arise and make sure this laws is being abolished, permanently abolished. Because you know that Sam George, the laws you are bringing is not right, so you are giving Ghanaians ultimatum to react to these laws, whether it's good or it's not good. Ghanaians, react to the laws and let these laws not even pass a parliament house, let it be aborted immediately, because it is a wicked law that does not make no sense. So I'm going to bring the video that is making me to react this way, so that you Ghanaians, you can make up your mind concerning this nonsense cyber security laws, that amendment laws that Sam George is trying to amend, to put Ghanaians in slavery. That if this laws is implemented or is passed, Ghanaians, we are toast as human beings, since they don't have the sense to know that it is the Ghanaians that give them the power to use the power to do the right thing. Let that laws be abolished. Ghanaians, arise and let that laws be abolished. And if Sam George again, he can use the laws as the right thing, Sam George, resign and stop that magnet laws that you want to implement, I arrest my case.
So now my question is, do you think Ghana needs stronger online laws, or are we just giving too much power to one authority?
Even in your dreams, read my lips, even in your dreams, you as a Nigerian don't have the guts to come out and talk to your governments like this, Don't be Nigerian with they for don't bundle you put for one corner like that. But yet you will come out and be insulting Ghanaians, saying they are not capable. All they can do is to come out on social media and be ranting. I be when I don't see waiting they happen. This lady is a Ghanaian and she came out to talk to her government. You know, she even mentioned names. You can imagine a Nigerian calling Tinubu, telling President Tinubu, blah, 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 challenging him about new law in the country. But look at Ghanaians, did it, they did it. You as a Nigerian, tell me, can you do it? Later you go come they talk, they say, he, ha, ha, ha. Okay, now only online when I sabi talk. And now only go talk to your government, gather all those energy that you are ranting and talking too much online. Go talk to your government. That's why Ghanaians always say, go and fix your country. Gather those energy and channel it to your country, to your government. I mean, tell them to fix Nigeria. Instead of you coming and be talking to other people like that. Now only on other countries you sabi open your big mouth and talking to. Meanwhile, you have big problems in your country. Learn from Ghanaians. Stand on your ground and talk to your government. Don't come out and see some people like piece of shit. Then your government are there misbehaving anyhow. I beg. Fear call allow us to enjoy ourselves. Us where they Ghana. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So the next video we're about to watch is of one of our Nigerians living in Ghana, right? He visited Nigeria and he went to a rural area and he wanted to see where the poo. I'm sorry if it sounds irritating to you. I'm sorry. So they took him to where like the community usually go and excrete. And guys, you wouldn't believe what my eyes see today. Well, let's get right into the video, and please, at the end of it, I would love you to drop your opinion in the comment section. For sure, I would love to hear what you think about this video, guys. Let's get right into it.
Nengi, where is the toilet now? I want to poop now.
Come now, look at the place. You're already there.
I cannot see any place. What I'm seeing here is river now.
It's not river. You enter inside the toilet as well. You put there and you wash your bum where you are going.
Is this the public toilet?
Yes.
Nengi, is this the public toilet that you have here?
Yes.
Camera, come. Follow me, please. I want to see something. Is this not river?
It's river now. When you finish, you just wash your bum. What is the big deal here again?
Calm down. When you shit finish, where will the shit enter if you shit?
It will enter the water.
Is there no fishes in this water?
There are fishes there now.
And you poo inside?
Yes.
So what are you, this thing you're having in your hand, what are you using it for?
Use and fetch water. Use and fetch water when you are done pooping, then use and fetch water and wash your bum. You don't want to
calm
use
down.
The toilet.
Make me understand now. Let me not make mistake. If I poop inside the water finish now, then I will use it to fetch water and wash my bum.
Yes.
Where will I see the water to fetch?
Look at the water. You not seeing water everywhere.
This is water.
Oh God.
I want to be sure. I want to know. See, okay. If I shit finish now, I'll fetch the same water and wash my bum.
Yes.
Nah lie. Nah lie. This is the culture here.
This is how we have been doing it. This is how we do it. This water here is not stagnant water. It needs to go and it needs to come back. So when it's going, all the poop, everything will go with it. Then new fresh water will come.
So the elders, our mothers, our fathers in this community, that's how.
Everybody use it like that.
Right from the old days till now.
Yes, this is how we do it.
Camera, come. Me and my sister, we are going out to go and buy something. And my stomach started disturbing me. I want to poop. She said, let's go to the public toilet. And we came. The public toilet is inside water, inside river. You can see. Show them. See the river. You see? So if I poop now, if I shit, the shit will enter inside the water. And I will use this thing that she showed you to fetch the water too and wash my bum. Now lie.
Do you know this place is surrounded with water? So that's how we have been doing it since.
For some years.
That's how we do it here.
There's nothing like infection. Wow. Guys.
Should we have heard from older woman?
There's an old woman. Camera, the tone. There's an old woman. She said, this. Mama, you said this how people have been doing it for years? Camera, come. So for years now. Yes. This is how the toilet is.
Yes.
And you people are comfortable with
Yes,
it?
there's no infection.
There's no infection?
Yes.
Guys, I don't believe this.
We believe it.
Wow. So when you poo-poo now, it's going inside the water?
It will go inside the water.
There's no fish inside the water?
There's fish, but it will go. And when the water is coming back again, you will not see that poop.
Hey guys, I'm surprised.
Not surprised.
I'm surprised.
Not surprised.
See culture. So now you people don't have to pay for a truck to come and carry your shit away when you
No. Not even so many houses that fix pipe through the house to the water side. If you check where you will see it like that. So anything you flush, just flush it down. And the water is now going. When it's coming, it's coming with fresh water again.
Oh, Mom. I don't believe this.
And if you come back,
Mama, thank you.
Yes.
Guys, I am in shock.
That's what we are using.
Your tradition. What? Wow. No. Think.
So you are not using
No. Okay, I can buy pure water.
Yes, can you pure water?
Okay, let's go and buy pure water. Let's go. Bye. Guys, the Nigerian chief visited my house, you understand? And he said, Ghana man, I have a Nigerian food I want to teach you, you understand? And I said, okay, I brought plates. So look at what he brought. He brought this thing that is hard, like, I don't know, white thing. Chief, I beg, what is this?
This is what we call Bokbo Gari. It's abstracted from cassava.
Bokbo Gari?
Yes.
This thing came out from cassava?
Yeah, this is abstracted. When you abstract the starch, this is the remnant.
Guys, when you abstract the starch, this is the I've not seen this kind of thing before. We don't have it. And what is this flower or fruit? How will I call it?
Yes, this one that you are seeing is very, very rich.
Wait. You people eat this thing?
Yes.
How?
Look at, first of all, let me tell you. Do you know the tree they call tombo?
No.
There are two types. The one they tap out the tombo.
Wait. It's like type. I remember. This thing is like one palm tree flower, something.
Yes.
There's some flower that used to be like palm tree. Those fruits that used to grow there.
There are two types. The one they tap the tombo from is not that one. This one is the other one.
Chief, you people eat this thing?
Yes, very, very rich.
You eat this thing in Nigeria?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Where? Oh, Faneda, show me how you people
Look
eat
at it. You cook it, then when you see, when it is done, as you just do it like that, it will come out. Very simple.
Guys,
very simple. You can see. You can see. Very simple.
So how do you eat it?
Look at it now. Either you use your finger or you.
How is this intestine in your mouth?
Some are bitter and some are.
Guys,
but that bitterness.
See what they are eating in Nigeria.
Don't take it for granted. It's very, very rich. It provides blood. As you are eating it. Now, eat a lot of this.
This is bitter.
It's good. It's good for the body.
Bitter?
Anything bitter, you know. It's good for malaria. This thing that you are seeing.
Guys. This thing is very bitter. And you people eat it in Nigeria?
Yes.
How do you combine the two? Because you brought the two.
As you are eating this one now.
This is food.
Yes. It is food for sheep like us. Very rich. That is why it is not food for poor people, but it looks simple.
This is food for rich men, not for poor people.
Yeah. In this part of our country. Very for
guys,
rich men.
Palm tree, the flower type, the seed, the flower. No. This thing is bitter.
Can't you see how I eat it?
But you know that this thing is bitter.
Then even if it is bitter, there are some that are sweeter, and it gives you nutrients, gives you blood. That is why we eat it. Very, very sweet.
Guys, this canned food, we don't have it in Ghana. I prefer my fufu with sliced soup, my banku and okra stew. I prefer that one, God. I am coming back to Ghana. See, guys, I cannot do this, so I cannot eat. Let me leave you guys. Bye. What are you eating?
You're back. I'm eating egusi soup.
Nengi, I've told you countless times that this is egusi stew, not soup.
No, it's not stew. This is soup.
In
Nigeria,
Ghana,
we call this soup.
calm down. In Ghana, this is stew. Anything thick is stew. I don't know why Nigerians find it difficult to know the difference between stew and soup.
This is soup now. What are you saying now? This is soup. We call it egusi soup here. So we are not going to eat. Can't watch it like this is the only food in the house. So.
I don't want you to go out and make mistake. I don't know if you get me. If you go to Google and type the meaning of stew and soup, you will see it. Soup is something liquid, something you can sip. And stew is something thick. This is stew, egusi stew. So you tell me that you're eating eba with egusi stew, not egusi soup. Nigerians.
So you're not eating. Are you not going to come and eat?
If you want to talk something, say I will not eat. This is stew. Nigerians, egusi is stew, not soup. It's thick. It's thick.
Okay, it's fine. But what are my school fees that you promised me?
I should give you your school fees. See, let me tell you something. As it stands, I don't even have CDs or Naira to give to you. I don't have money. I thought you said you have Bitcoin.
Yeah, I have Bitcoin, but I don't even know where to trade it for now. Like, I don't know.
Wait, you have Bitcoin. You don't know where to trade it. God, thank you. Thank you, because I don't have money to give you. If you want to trade your Bitcoin, go and trade it with the US Exchange. The US Exchange, this is their number. They are very fast and reliable. They will give you money. No. They deal on Bitcoin. No, they buy Bitcoin. They change any kind of iTunes card, Amazon, no Play Store, everything. The US Exchange, they buy it. So they will change it now and give you your money.
But I used to have Bitcoin. Why don't you trade and give me instead?
So you have your own money. Let me change my own Bitcoin.
I don't want to change my own.
Collect their number now and send them your Bitcoin and let them send you your money. If you have iTunes card, for Play Store, they will buy it now for you. They are very fast and reliable. I've been using them. You come and be telling me to send you your money. Chop your goosey soup. This is stew. This you're eating here is stew, not soup. Nigeria, this one, I'm not even talking to you alone. I'm talking to the whole of Nigeria. The whole of Nigeria, people have been making mistake. You people cannot differentiate soup and stew. Soup is something liquid, something you can sip. People should go and check it on Google now. Check it on Google now. People should stop making mistakes and stop disgracing Africa. If you come to Ghana, that is where you will learn how, I don't know how to even put it. Ghana will teach you, Ghana will open your eye to learn the right thing. This is egusi stew. Stew. I don't know how many times I will say this to the Nigerians. Nengi, like I told you before, you will get married to a Ghanaian man. Learn it now so that when you go to Ghana, you don't go there disgrace me for there. See, as you find like this, a lot of, don't go and disgrace yourself outside. Now say egusi stew. Say egusi stew.
Egusi soup. Sorry, stew.
Egusi stew.
Egusi stew.
Now say, brother, come and eat eba with egusi stew.
Brother, come and eat eba with egusi soup.
Good.
Sorry, stew.
Nengi, repeat it again. Come and eat
Brother,
eba.
come and eat eba with egusi stew.
Good. I will go and wash my hand and come and join you. Are you getting me? I don't know why people will be calling soup soup stew, calling stew soup. They confuse people. This is stew. I'm coming. Let me go and wash my hand. Something it goes very, very hard for you. Something is soup. You calling stew. You calling soup.
Please, what is this doing here?
I brought you to the house.
Wait. Which flag is this?
This is Ghana flag now.
Wait, so what is Ghana flag doing here in Nigeria?
Are you okay? You're asking a Ghanaian like me, what is Ghana flag doing here in Nigeria?
Since when did you become a Ghanaian?
Come, give me this thing. Nengi. You're asking a Ghanaian, somebody who is a Ghanaian who came from Ghana, what is Ghana flag doing here? In my own house. Come on your hand. Come on your hand. Come out your hand. Good. You see this flag? This flag is going to be on your waist like this till the whole of today. You're going to wear this flag for this. Say Ghana, I'm sorry.
How did I disrespect Ghana?
Asking what is Ghana flag doing here? You disrespected my country.
So since when did you become a Ghanaian?
I'm a born and brought up Ghanaian. Oh yeah, say Ghana, I'm sorry.
Since when did you become a Ghanaian?
Nengi, say Ghana, I'm sorry.
You're in Nigeria.
Say Ghana, I'm sorry.
Ghana, I'm sorry.
Good. Anyway, you see Ghana flag, they pamper her for me. Treat it like a princess, like a queen. Because Ghana is motherland. Pamper the flag. I know they use this thing to play.
This Ghana thing you're doing, it's not becoming too much. Like, you no go wrong, madam.
So, where you came from, you will not protect where you came from.
Since when did you...
I'm asking you a question. The place you came from, you will not protect it.
I'm sorry, I thought you would be a Nigerian.
You and who is your Nigerian? We are my step sister, the cousin sister. You understand? I'm a Ghanaian. Okay. Are you getting me? Okay. Good. You are going to tie this thing like this the whole of today to apologize that you Ghanaians will forgive you for disrespecting the Liban, the Pamparan. Respect my country for me. Did you hear what I said? Did they hear me? Anyway, you see anything happen, you can pamper it for me. Pamper it for me. Kofi, I'm a Ghanaian, a full Ghanaian. Respect my. This is our blaster.
So you
see our blaster
all the way from Ghana to Nigeria?
Yes, so that people will know that I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a proud Ghanaian. You understand? Say Ghana, I'm sorry.
Ghana, I'm sorry.
Good. Good. Now, tie it like this till today, we'll finish. Are you getting me?
All this one is because of school fees they are paying for new flats.
You will tie it like this till they go die. See, I am a Ghanaian. A born and brought up Ghanaian. Now Ghana blood that they flow through my vein. Understand? And every of my family member must succumb to that. They must accept it. Yes. You're gonna ask me what is Ghana flag doing here? When me, Kofi, I'm in Nigeria, you're asking me what is Ghana. My obey yesterday, obey yesterday. My person no benya sem. My person no benya sem. I can't tell. Yesterday. Are you patrol? Camera no phone. Why?
Kofi, when am I going to remove this thing? I've been wearing it since morning.
You want to remove this thing? You see this Ghana flag that you are wearing? I want you to respect the flag. I want you to respect Ghana. That is why I told you that you will tie this thing on your waist like this. In fact, Ghanaians, we the Ghanaians, we are going for the World Cup. You will wear this flag on your waist. You will go to that World Cup and come back.
But I've been wearing this thing since morning. Like, what did I do that you're asking? Like, what did I actually do? Did I disrespect Ghana or anything?
To me, you disrespected Ghana. For asking me, what is Ghana flag doing in this house? You disrespected Ghana. That's why I asked you to tie it. See, I want you to love Ghana. I want you to accept Ghana as part of you. Love Ghana so that Ghana will love you too. See, when you accept Ghana, you'll be like a new creature in the sight of God.
God. I'm not a Ghanaian, I'm a Nigerian now.
No problem. If you want to be a Nigerian, I'm not disturbing you. Listen to me, listen to me. If you want to be you are a Nigerian, we don't have a problem. But as you're a Nigerian, you respect Ghana.
But I respect. That's anything bad. I was only asking what it was doing in our house.
The way you carry it, what is this thing doing in our house? Why? When you know that your brother is a Ghanaian, I'm a Ghanaian. I am a proud Ghanaian. What is my name?
But I'm tired of time.
What is my name?
Kofi.
Again?
That Kofi, you forced us to be calling you.
What is my name again?
Kofi.
Good. What is Kofi a Nigerian name?
When did you start answering Kofi?
No, is Kofi a Nigerian name? I want to tell me, is Kofi a Nigerian name?
But is it Kofi that Mama package?
See, Ghana is going for World Cup, and I want you to tie this flag to support. You are going to support this World Cup that Ghana is going.
But I will remove it now. I'm tired of tying.
You go support Ghana World Cup or you not support? Will you support it or you not support?
I'm a Nigerian.
Will you support the cup or you not support?
I'll support.
Good. Say it from. Come on, say it from your heart, Ghana. I love you.
From my heart, this thing is coming out from my heart. I love you.
I respect you, people.
Hey, but I respect Ghana.
Good. Say it again. Say Ghana.
The fact that I don't like their food, most of the ones that you are making in this house, the one that I don't like.
You will like them. Yes, you will like them. That to show that you respect them. You will like them. You understand? This is Ghana flag. Anywhere you see Ghana flag, respect Ghana flag for me. This is Ghana flag. Anywhere you see it, respect it for me. This thing where you see here, it stands for power. You see this blaster square? If I explain to you the history of this flag we are wearing here, and you will not believe it. You understand? So respect Ghana for me. Simple and short. Respect Ghana for me.
Brother, I've done everything they are asking me to do. Can I remove it now? I have to remove it now. Look at the time.
As you are removing it, fold it nice. Pamper it like an egg, like a fresh egg. As you want to remove it and fold it nice, well, and then put it in my wardrobe. Are you getting me? He says others, see the way the others used to pamper their God or something. Pamper this one for me like that. This is like my God. I don't want issue with you.
So I can put it now.
Good. Now, you don't respect Ghana. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Good. Go and remove it and pamper it the way I send you to. Oh yeah, go. Go to my room and remove it. Yes. She will learn how to respect Ghana. She will learn how to love Ghana. You understand? I'm a Ghanaian and I will not stand to see somebody disrespect my country, Ghana. Talking of my sister. She cannot. She cannot. Emia Brakofi. Ofaneda be. Ofaneda be. Master, for camera no filming him so.